Bonjour and welcome back to Insomnia French. Today we're going to look at the position of adjectives in French. When you're writing or speaking, there's often a bit of confusion as to whether the adjective you're using to describe a noun goes before or after the noun in which it's describing. It's not so simple, but we're going to go through that today. So let's just refresh our memory. What are adjectives? As we know, adjectives are words which describe something. Example, the boring TV show, the White House, or the cold water. Where do they go in English? In English, adjectives go before the noun that they're describing 99.9% of the time. Example, the blue sky, the steep hill, the loud train. One of the 0.1% of adjectives which come after the noun in English is elect in the context of the president-elect. Elect here is the adjective, it comes after the noun it's describing, but this is very rare. In French, adjectives usually go after the noun which they're describing. So it's not really so simple, but usually they go after as a general rule. And here are some examples. Le pissenlit jaune, le désert aride, le comédien drôle. But some come before. There are also many very common adjectives which come before the noun that they modify. Example, un beau cerf, un bon bain, and une deuxième tempête. So a beautiful deer, a handsome deer, a good bath, and a second storm. How do we know? The question is then, how do we know whether the adjective that we wish to use comes before or after the noun which it's describing? The answer is bangs. Bangs. So if the adjective has a meaning to do with beauty, age, number, goodness, or size, it is likely to come before the noun which it describes. And you can read through the examples there. Here are some examples in action of bangs being used in sentences. So the B for beauty. Quel bel homme. What a handsome man. A for age. Où vas-tu, jeune fille? Where are you going, young lady? The N, numéro. La première projection du film est jeudi. So the first showing of the film is on Thursday. G for goodness. Je lis un bon livre. I'm reading a good book. And S for size. La petite souris a mangé le fromage. The little mouse ate the cheese. So here's a table which shows us that there are a small number of adjectives which can not only go before or after the noun, but they change their meaning depending on whether they are before or after the noun. So you can read through this table here of examples. And let's look at some examples in context. Ancien or ancienne. Mon ancien patron m'a viré and mon patron ancien a pris sa retraite. So, my ex-boss fired me, or my old boss retired. Cher. Ton cher chat adore les câlins. Your dear cat loves hugs. And ton chat cher a coûté 10 000 euros. Your expensive cat cost 10,000 euros. Certaine. Une certaine fille est passée, a certain girl passed by, or une fille certaine est ma patronne. A sure girl or a confident girl is my boss. Curieux, weird or inquisitive. So, un curieux singe te regarde. A weird monkey is looking at you. Or un singe curieux regarde dans votre sac à main. A curious monkey is looking in your handbag. Gros, which can mean big or fat. Un gros cochon a gagné le prix. A big pig won the prize. Ou un cochon gros mange toute la journée. A fat pig eats all day. Here are some more. Pauvre. Mon pauvre enfant est malade. My poor child is sick. And mon enfant pauvre n'a pas d'argent. My poor child doesn't have any money. So poor as in not having any money. Propre, which can mean own or clean. J'ai enfin ma propre salle de bain. I finally have my own bathroom. Or ma salle de bain propre est belle. My clean bathroom is beautiful. And seul, which can mean alone or lonely. So, ma seule copine vient chez moi vendredi soir. My only friend is coming to my place on Friday night. Or ma copine seule passe Noël seule. My lonely friend is spending Christmas alone. So, over to you. Test yourself time. With each of the following adjectives listed, say whether it comes before the verb, after the verb, or it could be either. So all you've got to write next to each adjective here is before, after, or either. You don't have to write the meaning. Press pause and come back once you're done. Hi, how did you go? So here are the answers you should have had. So if you have any wrong, please go back through the video or do some research to look up where you may have gone wrong. All right, here are some more sentences here which have adjectives listed, and I've put the adjective once before each noun and once after each noun. So you just need to rewrite each sentence, crossing out or not including the adjective which should not be there. So press pause again and see how you go with that. And I'm back, and here are the answers you should have had. Okay, thank you for watching, and dormez bien.